Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you top 5 survival game for low-end PC. First we have Don't Starve Togethers. It's a top low-end survival game because its Tim Burton-style art and two-dimensional graphics deliver buttery smooth performance on potato PCs and integrated GPUs, with no stutters even on ancient hardware. You battle hunger, sanity, and permadeath wilderness through gathering, crafting, and clever survival. Co-op optional, and it flies at 60+ frames per second flawlessly. Don't Starve Together's minimum specs are super low-end friendly. They require just 1 GB of RAM, a 1.7 GHz processor or better, and Radeon HD 5450 graphics or equivalent with 256 MB dedicated memory. Storage needs only 3 GB, and it runs on Windows Vista or newer with DirectX 9.0C. Next one, we have Project Zomboid. It's a top low-end survival game because its isometric two-dimensional style and Java engine deliver solid performance on potato PCs, even with 4 GB of RAM or integrated graphics like Intel HD 4400. Players report 40+ frames per second consistently after tweaking settings like low zombie counts, no shaders, and texture compression, though hordes cause drops. Endless mods, scavenging, base building, and zombie sim depth make it replayable without needing high-end hardware. Project Zomboid's minimum specs are low-end friendly. They require Windows 10 64-bit, an Intel 2.77 GHz quad-core processor, 8 GB of RAM, 5 GB of storage, and a dedicated graphics card with 2 GB of RAM minimum, plus OpenGL 2.1 and GLSL 1.2 support, generally from 2012 or newer. Third, we have Terraria. It's a top low-end survival game because its two-dimensional pixel art style and lightweight engine deliver 100+ frames per second on potato PCs and integrated GPUs like Intel HD with tweaks like low quality, retro lighting, frame skip-on, and reduced resolution. Players report solid 60 FPS even on decade-old laptops. Dig, build, boss fights, biomes, and massive content without high-end hardware demands. Terraria's minimum specs are extremely low-end friendly. They require Windows XP, Vista 7, 8, 8.1, or 10, a 2.0 GHz processor, 2.5 GB of RAM, 200 MB of storage, and 128 MB of video memory capable of shader model 2.0 plus with DirectX 9.0C or greater. Integrated graphics like Intel HD 3000 work fine. Fourth, we have Stranded Deeps. It's a top low-end survival game because its lightweight Unity engine and adjustable settings like low shadows, textures, and effects deliver playable 30+ frames per second on potato PCs and integrated GPUs such as Intel HD 3000, 4000, or 620, even on decade-old laptops with tweaks for steady performance in ocean scavenging, crafting, raft building, and shark dodging survival. Stranded Deep's minimum specs are low-end friendly. They require Windows 7 or higher, an x64 quad-core CPU at 2.0 GHz or better, 8 GB of RAM, 2 GB VRAM graphics, DirectX version 11, and 4 GB of storage. Older sources note even lighter original early access requirements like Windows Vista, 1.8 GHz dual-core, 2 GB RAM, and Intel HD 5000 with 512 MB of RAM. Last one, we have Minecraft. It's a top low-end survival game because its blocky voxel-based engine and adjustable settings like low render distance, fast graphics, and Optifine or Sodium mods are extremely low-end friendly for both Java and Bedrock editions. Java edition requires Windows 7 and up, or equivalent Mac OS or Linux, An Intel Core i33210 at 3.2 GHz or AMD A87600 APU equivalent, 4 GB of RAM, 1 GB of storage, and Intel HD Graphics 4000 or AMD Radeon R5 series with OpenGL 4.4, integrated graphics like Intel HD work fine. Bedrock Edition needs Windows 10 or 11, Intel Celeron J4105 or equivalent, 4 GB RAM, 1 GB storage, and Intel HD Graphics 4000. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.